Front matter is basically everything that comes before the first chapter of your book. These are really common elements that are a part of front matter. However, there are a lot of other possible elements that could be in your front matter, and each book is different. A few of these are listed in white because these could actually be parts of front matter or back matter. It's really your choice. And it's very important to think of a new screen as you would a new page with a print book. And we're going to use page breaks to create new screens. Do not use multiple paragraph returns to create space or to create like a new chapter. That's a common mistake that a lot of new authors make. The first thing I'll do is create a page break so that we're just working with the title page. Insert page break. And I'll go back up. Title pages are usually centered, so let's go ahead and center this. And I may want to make sure that I don't have a trailing space after each paragraph return. So I'm going to check this box that says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. And I might want another paragraph return just so the title comes down a little lower. The title of your book is where you can make your font size the largest. Let's make this about size 20. Maybe we'll give the subtitle an extra paragraph return. We'll make this a little bit smaller, maybe size 16. And these are things that you can adjust to your own preferences. And then maybe a couple paragraph returns before the author name. And maybe we'll make the author name size 14 or so, because we'll probably do our text in 12 or 11. Okay, there, that's not bad for a title page. Let's make it a little cooler. Now you may notice on some ebooks they have really fancy fonts for the title, and the only way to accomplish that is either to embed your font, which I don't recommend, or using an image instead of text for your title page. And you can create an image with different fonts and just insert it as an image. Let's do an example of a title page next like that. So let's go to the next page, and we'll actually insert a page break here just so we can create a fresh page for this. So here's our fresh page basically. I'll give a paragraph return so you can see it easier. Now I can insert a picture here, but I'd like to do it in the center, and then I'll just use the Insert tab and choose Picture. And here's the image that I created. It's actually a JPEG image. Now that's going to be way too small, so I'm going to right click on this to adjust the size. I think I'm going to try a very full-size image, about 9.5 inches. Okay, so there that is. So that's actually just an image that I've created using different fonts of basically the same text title that's up here. And when we upload this to Amazon, you'll get a feel for what both of them look like. Let's scroll down past that second title that we just created and make sure that we have a page break afterwards. We do. It's hard to see it, but that's it right there. There's a page break that's going to make sure that that image is just on one screen. On the next page, let's add some copyright information. And technically, this is all you need for a copyright page. Copyright, the year, the author name, and all rights reserved. I'm going to insert a page break so that this is all that we have on our copyright page. Our copyright pages are often centered, so I'll center it. It doesn't have to be though. To make this little copyright symbol, I just type parentheses, capital C, parentheses, and it automatically does it. Otherwise, you could go through the Insert tab and choose Symbol, and usually there's a copyright symbol available. Now you may want to add a lot more to your copyright page. Great, there's a copyright page. I want to get the makings of a table of contents in place, even though we're going to make the table of contents later. So I'll just type in table of contents, and I might want it centered. And I might want it a larger font size, maybe 16. I'm going to give it a paragraph returner too, but these I'm actually going to want to be smaller font size, and I'll probably left justify them. And again, I don't want the extra space, just kind of annoying. I'm going to have to do a Control A to get my whole document not having extra spaces. And then I'm going to add a page break here. And we're going to come back to the table of contents and do this later, but the rest of the front matter I can finish formatting now. Okay, I've added some final elements, and let me turn on the Show Hide feature just so you can see the formatting. So here's a first example of a title page with text. Here's a title page that's a JPEG image, full screen and centered. Here's a copyright page, centered. Here's a dedication. Here's a table of contents, which we'll get back to soon and fill it out. Here's an acknowledgments page. Here's an introduction. And here's chapter 1, where we can begin formatting the rest of our book.